Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about a couple of things, right? Now, straight away, before anyone says anything and anyone comes at me and says, bro, the title, we got robbed, this, blah, 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 whatever. The score is the score. We can talk about the score in a different light. You know, I don't really care about the score right now. But what I want to talk about is how Bayern got robbed, but in a certain way. Not necessarily robbed to the point where, you know, we should have had a penalty or we should have had another goal or anything like that. Bayern were poor. Kane was poor. Jamal Musiala and Olise were ripping them up, but they just weren't doing what they needed to do. Obviously, Serge Gnabry realistically should have scored. But the reason we got robbed is generally because of the referee. Now, you know, people got to look at this and they're going to be like, Liam, you're just blaming a referee again. You know, obviously Ahmad says it all the time, control your own destiny and all of this and all of that, which I agree with 1000%. If you're not good enough, i.e., you know, our striker was not good enough on the day, which cost us the game. Okay, fair enough. And they were very, very good defensively, and big up to them 1000%. But like, there should have been a red card in this game, at least one, maybe two, but at least one. And this referee in itself, he should never referee a Bayern game ever again, because the guy quite literally obviously had a fucking Leverkusen shirt on underneath, like dead ass. Smash the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, check out the socials. And yeah, it's just stupid, to be honest with you. It's so dumb. So straight away, if we go like so, put this one over here. And then we go here, I'll show you. So this is what's come out today, right? Now, straight away, people are going to be like, yeah, the game's over. We just move on, blah, blah, blah. But, like, actually, no, let's not do that. Let's keep it like that. Because that, straight away, let me move this silly pillow out of the way, is a red card. That is a red card. Like, I'm not having the fact that anyone can say that that's not a red card. Like, again, cool. Look, if we go off of the thing in, if you see his face, obviously it's a blurry ass picture. But if you see his face here, he's obviously not looking at Harry Kane. He's not looking to injure Harry Kane. Cool. It's an accident. But I don't care if it's an accident or not. The problem is the fact of it, you know, where the studs are. The studs are up. It's straight on Harry Kane's ankle. Like, and if this was the opposite way around, if it was Kane, Jamal, Kim and Jay, whoever, I don't care who, if this was a Bayern player, that would have been a red card. It's just totally typical. Big up, Nick, how you doing? Big up, how you doing? Dumbass referees. Yeah, 1000%, mate, 1000%. And again, people are going to see this as me just blaming the referees for Bayern being crap. No. Bayern were good. Bayern, I'm very happy with Bayern. I'm happy with the draw in the end, because we made the champions of Germany, or current champions of Germany, bow down to us and cower down to us and have to play defensive football. And Xabi Alonso knew this straight away. And it's just stupid. It's really, really annoying, to be honest with you. The fact that, you know, I've got to make this video and everything. You know, cool. Maybe it would have stayed 1-1. Maybe they would have got a goal if they would have gone 10 man down. Likelihood is, you know, we would have got another goal, but, you know, we never know. That's not my point. I'm not saying we got robbed to the point where we're not getting this, the 3 points or anything like that. The point is the point. 2 great goals, one from Andrich and one from Polinia. Harry Kane was not good enough. Olise just couldn't hit where he needed to hit. Alfonso was just hitting shots left, right, and centre wherever he could shoot from. But that is a red card. Like, I'm not having anyone say otherwise. That literally is a red card. The studs are up. You know what I mean? If the studs are up like that, that's dangerous play. You know what I mean? And it's not the fact that he's just put his foot there. It's the fact that he's obviously gone in for the challenge as well. Again, respectful to him. I know he's a young lad. Ade, I believe his name is. And I'm not necessarily going at him as a person or whatever. But that is, without a doubt, a red card. Without a doubt, a red card. Bundesliga has seen the worst refereeing of this season in this match between Bayern and Bayer Leverkusen. 2 red card robbed. Yeah, 1000%, Ghost. 1000%. And, you know, maybe people will disagree with me. I don't know. But for me, that has to be a red for me. It generally does. Uh, yeah, like I don't know. If you haven't already, though, please do smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff. Credit where credit is due. Obviously, we weren't good enough. I'm not trying to be one of those fans to say that we got robbed to the point where we should have got the 3 points. Not a chance. But at the same time, I just feel it's just a bit stupid, to be honest. Now, if we put this on the screen, like so, as you can see here, so this, I don't necessarily care about the ratings on this particular page, but just more the fact of Andrich obviously got the goal, fantastic goal. Obviously, Pavlovic give it away. Cool, whatever. That just is what it is. There's not really much you can say there, to be perfectly honest with you. But Vert should have been red carded. Vert should have been red carded 1000% for the second yellow. Andrich again, second yellow. Cool. If you don't want to give one of them, fine. But one of them has to go. Xhaka, the fact that Xhaka does not have a yellow card next to his name as well is just so stupid. To be honest with you, and it's just really annoying. To be fair. Now, obviously, coming up in the next couple of days, we've got Villa, and we'll obviously focus on that. I just need to make this video because I feel hard done by, to be honest with you. Obviously, like I said, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that Bayern Munich would have gone on to win the game. Kane wasn't at it that day. It wasn't a centre back that would have got red carded. It would either been Wirtz in the attacker, obviously Ade, or however you say his name, the striker, the one that puts studs up against Kane is a striker. You know what I mean? It's not the fact of we should have had a penalty or we should have had one of their defenders sent off. That's not what I'm saying. Not at all. My point is the fact that they should have been down to 10 men, and that's just fact. You know what I mean? Again, the fact that they've even give Kane a 4 in itself is stupid because he shouldn't be a 4. He shouldn't. He should be less than that. Obviously, they do their ratings low, but Kane didn't have the worst game as a whole, but as a striker, yeah, no, without a doubt, the Kane was just not good at all. But yeah, the fact that Andrich, Wirtz, even Xhaka don't have more than one yellow card in itself is just stupid, to be honest with you. And again, if we go back to this one. Like so, like I just don't see how anyone can say that that's not a red card. And again, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to win the game, of course not. But just referee the game as it is. You know what I mean? If a Bayern player did that, I'm expecting it to be a red. I generally am. People will be like, no, you're not. You're just moaning now because it's Leverkusen, because you hard done by. No, generally. Dead ass, if you're watching this, no matter if you are a Bayern fan, not a Bayern fan, whatever, we were robbed in the fact that there should have been a red card in this game and they should have gone down to 10 men. We should have stayed at 11. You know what I mean? Harry Kane was not on it. There's no if, buts, or maybes about that. He wasn't on it. So, you know what I mean? It's an annoying one, to be honest with you. And the thing is as well, it's this referee, I believe it's this guy. This guy was on the VAR, so this guy's also a fraud. But this guy here, Felix, just a shit referee, to be honest with you. Generally just a shit referee, which led to Kane being down. Obviously, this is a old post. We've already made a video on this. That's already on the channel. Obviously, him suffering a painful blow to his ankle, blah, blah, blah. And hopefully he's okay. He walked out of the stadium and whatever else. But it's just, to be honest, it's not the fact of that, if that makes any sense. It's not the fact of, yeah, cool, he walked out of the stadium. It's the fact that we got shit on, quite literally. So I don't know, man. I just feel like we've been absolutely shit on, to be honest with you, and it's just stupid. Why is my WhatsApp not working? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's so dumb. Give me 1 second, and then I'll continue 1 second. Right, let me just go like this, bonk, bonk. So yeah, it's just stupid. And then if we even go over here, you know what I mean? I don't want to be this guy, but it's there in black and white. It's on Google. You know what I mean? Let me scroll up. Like, it just doesn't surprise me. This is the problem, right? It just doesn't surprise me that it's gone against us. You know what I mean? But yeah, German official Felix was hit with a 6-month ban after being found to accepted a 300 euro, around £250 bribe from fellow referee, blah blah blah. In 2005, he went to help bring that match fixing plot to the light, and then was rewarded in part with a reduced suspension while he was banned for life. Mate, if there's any sort of fucking match fixing or cheating, you should be banned for life. There shouldn't be an if but and maybe about it. You know what I mean? There really shouldn't, and it's so stupid that there even is. To be honest with you, but again, this is the referee that got done for match fixing. You know what I mean? So does it surprise me that we've been shafted? No, not at all. Not at all. Like it's so dumb, and it makes no sense whatsoever.
There you go, man.
Yeah, big up, bro. How you doing? Right. It's just so dumb. Yeah, this is the guy that got done for match fixing. So, it's just so annoying. And again, for anybody that's in here, anybody that watches this later, I'm not saying that this would have changed the game to the point where we would have scored. Harry Kane was shit. Jamal Musiala was ripping them apart but couldn't get the goal. Olise wasn't at it from the games we've seen previously. Serge Gnabry, first half was shit, second half was good. He was the guy that realistically should have scored. The fact that he hit the woodwork twice as well is just annoying. So yeah, it's annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is. Again, it's just this is the one that's annoying me the most. The fact that is not a red card, because that is 1000% a red card. 1000%. No matter if it's a Bayern player, Real Madrid player, Barca player, fucking Bournemouth player, that's always a red card. Like Bruno Fernandes got a red card yesterday, and he slipped. No matter if he doesn't slip, if it's dangerous, whatever, he got a red card, and like he slipped. This guy ain't slipping. Like, cool, it might have been accidental, but that's not the point, you know. So yeah, it's just really annoying. Let me move our camera so I can go through the comments. Let me save that. Cool. Let's see what people are saying. This should have been shown. Special red card and banished. Yeah, let's move past it. Yeah, no, 1000%. My, obviously I'm making the stream, I'm making a video, blah blah blah, whatever you want to say. I just, as soon as I seen this, I knew I had to make a video about it because it's just disgraceful, to be honest with you. And obviously that's the front page of the newspapers. But yeah, no, I will be focusing on Villa. Obviously, I'm going to have a stream tomorrow about. We're going to get the lad from Luke from the fan channel to come back on again. We'll talk to him about the draw, his players being out, so on and so forth. So look out for that, as well as obviously Vincent Kompany's press conference will be later in the day, so it won't be early. It'll be late at night, I believe at 8:30, so about 7:30 UK time. So I'll get that out for you guys. But yeah, no, we will move past it. But just in general, it needs to be said. Again, always big up Ahmad as always. I don't think Leverkusen are paying refs. No. And by the way, I'm not saying that either, by the way. It's just the fact that the referee was done for match fixing. Does that make sense?
I think the refs are just shit.
Yeah, 1000%. He was shit. I just think the rest officials try their hardest to give them advantages just because we finally have someone. Maybe. Just look at Bruno Fernandes. Read yesterday. That was more dangerous. Yeah, again, he slipped. But no matter if he slips or he doesn't slip, whatever, like it's still a red. So like and again, no matter if you want to just let one of them slide, this one cannot slide. This has to be a red. If you don't want to give Xhaka a yellow, you don't want to give Andrich a second yellow, you don't want to give Wirtz a second yellow, cool. Not cool, but cool. That on the screen right now has to be a red. It just has to be. Even the push from Musiala yep, exactly. Like the fact of, let me go back to the screen. Where is it? Share this instead. this one itself, obviously, again, I don't care about the player ratings, but the fact that Wirtz only has one yellow, Andrich only has one yellow. This guy doesn't even have a yellow next to his name, and he was ripping them left, right, and centre. And people will say that's smart. People will say that's fair play. You know, that's what a DM needs to do. You know what I mean? Put these sneaky challenges in, which I accept 1000%. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't get a yellow. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's annoying. It really, really is annoying. You always need to pay the root and interest. I think Andrich does have the second yellow for sure. Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah.
1,000%. And again, I know I keep repeating myself, and I apologise, but I'm not trying to say that this should have got us the win. We got robbed because they should have gone down to 10 men. That's the part of getting robbed. And I want to keep reiterating that so no one thinks that I'm saying it because we got the draw. We weren't good enough.
I don't even want to say we got robbed. The thing is saying we got robbed and then saying that, you know what I mean? It's kind of contradictory, bro. I'm just saying, I mean, the referee was just absolutely abysmal. However, we only got ourselves to blame. You know, I think that's the... Listen, if I'm out here making fun of other clubs and we know what club we're talking about, oh, don't say this about refs. I mean, because they overdo it, but like, then I gotta keep up the energy, man. And for me, it's just like, listen, at the end of the day, the main problem was ourselves. Whether the referee did this, whether he didn't do that, we just didn't take advantage of anything second half. Nothing. So. Yeah, should he have gone? Should Adli got booked the red card? Yes. Should Anderlecht got second yellow? Yeah. For Wirtz, should he have got? Yes. But at the end of the day, it's just whatever, innit? Like he's shit. We know referees are shit. So at this rate, we only got ourselves to blame, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I agree with you 1,000%.
Like we knew before the game that this Fire guy was gonna be shit anyway. We knew this ourselves.
Yeah, no, most definitely. It's just the thing is, it's just the inconsistencies that's pissing me off the most. And like I've said in this stream, like if this was the opposite way round and it was Kane doing it to their player, it would be still a red card. It's dangerous play. You know what I mean? Like he realistically could have snapped his ankle there. Obviously, he didn't. Luckily, he didn't. And Kane seems fine, which is a good thing, obviously. But yeah, for me, it's just the inconsistency. You know what I mean? And same with like what was it? The Upamecano yellow, right? Let's say he was already on a yellow before he kicked away the ball. I'm expecting that 1,000% to be a second yellow red, because same with like we'll just say Trossard for instance, because I'm making things up as I go. But Trossard, for instance, was already on a yellow, gets a second yellow. Realistically, he should have got a second yellow anyway for the challenge on Bernardo. That was a bad challenge, so that should be a second yellow. Then he kicks away the ball, you know. So for me, it just keep the game consistent, you know. And the fact that there was a guy on VAR as well, that's another thing that's pissing me off, is, you know, that there was a person on like VAR, like this Donny here, whoever this guy is, was on VAR, and like, what's the point of VAR if it's not going to be...
Dunkert, it says the name.
Yeah, like what's the point of VAR if you're not going to use it? Just scrap it then. There's no point of having it. There's generally no point of having it. But anyway, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Let's see what people are saying. I think Tal will start against Villa. Too risky for Kane to start. I agree with you. I agree with you that I would like him to start against Villa. I don't think he will.
I think Muller will.
Yes, I agree. Let me go like this instead. Yeah, I agree. I think it will be Thomas Muller or Matthias Tal. It won't be Kane. Or shall I say, I don't want it to be Kane. It probably will be Kane. Just because he's going back to England. We're going against a big team. I don't think... If Kane is ready to go, Kane will go. Kane is that type of player that he will not miss a game for anything, which is really annoying because if we actually use our heads, think no, we've got Barcelona coming up. Yeah, cool. They just lost. Don't get it twisted, and I'm going to rip the shit out of them. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, we've got big games coming, and I want to keep him for the long run rather than let's play him against Villa. Then he gets injured. You know what I mean? It's just too much of a risk. Way too much of a risk. The referee was extra harsh on Upa in flashing yellow.
I think Oppo was an idiot, though.
Yeah, no. If you kick away the ball after the whistle, guarantee yellow card. Guarantee yellow card. It just has to be because you just can't do that, Officials are killing the beautiful sport. I agree. I take Tal over Muller, to be honest. Yeah, no, me too. But you just got to think of the way that company is thinking. Obviously, we're not company.
Yeah. He's going to be looking like the experienced guy.
Yeah, 1000%. Yeah. So yeah, good news though. I'm not going to make a video about it, but we'll talk about it on the stream if I quickly just go like this. Bonk. Hiroki Ito completed another running session today at the training ground, which is great news. Fantastic news. That's what we want to hear. And he, again, he looks fine. Obviously, he needs to get up to speed. Don't get it twisted. Don't go and throw him in straight away because you don't want to, get him injured again. But yeah, he looks happy. And I'm glad he's back on the training pitch. And eventually, I think the fact that let me go off of that post a minute. The fact that it says here completed another running session. He's obviously not training with the lads at the moment, which is good because you don't want to obviously get a player injured on the training ground, let alone on the pitch. So, yeah, but he'll be back soon, which is a good one. Also, so yeah, perfect news. That's what we want to hear. Right, here, bonk. So yeah, that's I think the only real news. Ollie Watkins has been talking about the game, which to be honest with you, respectfully, I just don't care on what he's got to say. And then, like I said, tomorrow's schedule, Vincent Kompany will do his press conference later. So Unai Emery will do it at 2:30. I want to say that's 2:30 German time. So it'll be 1:30 English time. And then he'll do that with a player. The Bayern lads will depart from Munich at 5:00 German time, get in 7:00 German time, and then obviously we'll do the press conference. So yeah, but there will be a press conference reaction. It's just going to be later. That's all that just needs to be said. So yeah, we need a real defender. I don't trust Asian defenders. Thank you, Kim and Jay. I wouldn't say that.
Listen, for someone that's Asian himself, that's pretty low, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't. Like Kim Min Jae was one of the best centre backs in the world. He just needs to get into that system, and to be honest, if he can keep, if he's happier playing on the left, play him on the left, 1000%. There's no if buts and maybes about that. That's what we need to do. So. Yeah, other than that, though, there's not really any news. Driesen's been speaking about Upamecano. It's Alexander Nubel's 28th birthday today. Happy birthday, you filthy animal.
Wait, who?
Nubel, or Numbnuts, as we like to call him. Alexander Numbnuts. Push Musiala outside, deserves a red card. By then, Musiala had already nutmegged 6 players surrounding him. Yeah. Oh, the way that you would generally think it was a fucking wrestling event. The way that they would chuck him, you would think that Andrich was fucking Brock Lesnar taken into Suplex City. You know what I mean? The way that they were taking Jamal down, it wasn't a tackle. It was literally, I'm grabbing you, you're going to the ground, bitch. So, yeah. And then the thing is, Xhaka in himself should have got a yellow card for moaning to the ref like a little bitch. It just was a me, like he's just like a little child. So hey man, Upper and Kim out. 2 new defenders, please, Bayern. Let's see what happens. Will Noble be our starting goalkeeper if Neuer retires?
Yes,
Hopefully not.
but he
But
will.
they probably will give him the opportunity to, yeah. But yeah, like I said, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah, big up to everybody. It wasn't supposed to be a long stream. Big up to Ahmad for hopping in. We'll have more content coming later. There will be a live show later as well. I feel like I needed to do something today, but now I can't think of what it was. No, I don't think there is anything. It's tomorrow, which is the big news. So again, tomorrow, press conference, preview, as well as another preview with a Villa fan, which will obviously be live. And then tonight there will be a live show. Apologies again for the Drotten show not being out yesterday. There's nothing I can do. Ahmad was tired, and YouTube's couldn't make it, so I'm not going to do a Drotten show on myself. Like, I can banter, but I'm not bantering myself. So it just is what it is. But we'll definitely get back on that show soon. But yeah, big up to everybody. Thank you for the constant support. And as always, smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. Check out Zia Talks as always. And yeah, man. Till then, Mia San Mia. Peace out, people.